Hi, this is Neale. It's now the, I'll just check, 20th of May, as we'd expect, I'm at our Grayingham RTC, just a quick visit as I was passing, as we'd expect, we're now at full flag leaf. We're boot splitting in some of the varieties. The varieties are all laid out as treated and untreated. So it's untreated on this side, is directly where I'm standing, treated across on the far side. The site is now droughting out really quite badly. The flag leaves are really starting to twist up. It's a very brashy, light limestone based soil, and our biggest issue now is yellow rust. And I'm in the plot of kinetic winter wheat at the moment. This was the last time we were here. We could see a small foci of yellow rust just starting in this variety, and now it's really got going all the way through the plot. Really active yellow rust in this plot of kinetic. Nowhere near as obvious in any other variety in the plots. Kinetic is quite stand out as the worst one, but they're all now really droughting out quite aggressively. Right, in these plots we've got some seed rate work going on. These next set of plots are skyscraper. Skyscraper in the plots is looking just as droughted as every other variety, and I've just shown you in the surrounding field as well that the field itself is getting really quite droughty. But when we come to these plots of skyscraper, it starts to get looking to show something really quite interesting. I think you can see straight away that these plots look less drought stressed than the plots in the fungicide PGR or even untreated varietal area. These two plots we're looking at directly in front of us were drilled at 100 seeds. These two plots were drilled at 300 seeds, so this was primarily a seed rate trial. And then these two plots directly in front were drilled at 500 seeds. So Alice mentioned in previous video the importance of seed rate for adjusting for weather conditions, black grass, seedbed condition, etc., to make sure that we get the right amount of plants established. But I think you can see all the way through, whether it's 100 seeds or 500 seeds, that these plots look very much more relaxed in the drought conditions than the plots, the varietal plots, including the skyscraper in there. And really the only addition we've made to these plots over the top of the seed rate work is that we've started to look at some phosphate inputs. Again, Alice mentioned those in a previous video, in the intro video, and it did really, she mentioned that was really exciting area, starting to show some differences, and we're certainly seeing that now. The extent of the dry weather is now pretty clear to see in these plots as well, with all of the plots now starting to curl their flag leaves, even though we haven't got any ears out yet really to speak of. Some of the boots are bursting, but we've got no ears out really at the moment. As we come up this end of the trial, we get into the hybrid wheats, and we can straight away see that the hybrid wheats are a little more tolerant of the drought conditions. Their flag leaves are still fully open, ears popping out there, boots swollen. So yeah, more tolerant of the drought conditions, and much more biomass as well, which could pay real dividends this year, transferring nutrition from the stem into the ear. So these are exactly the kind of conditions on these soils where we'd expect to see hybrid wheats doing better. So let's see what they can do for us this year come the combine.